Hi guys. Guys, I promise you, if I didn't film this video, I definitely would have received death threats. Like, I don't know how many requests I received. And guys, I really struggle with this highlighter thingy. Like, I just feel like it doesn't, mine just sits in one place. It doesn't like blend in. But whatever, I'll have to keep wearing it like this until I figure it out. Anyway, welcome to the sleek hairdo video. Let's get it. Okay, so as I've said, this video has been requested on Instagram because I've been posting a lot of videos sporting this sleek hairdo where I part my hair in the middle and goes all the way back. Sometimes I put a bun, sometimes I don't. I don't always twist my hair overnight before I do it, but I have to advise that for maximum effect and for the hairstyle to be proper, I would advise that you do overnight twists. When I did it yesterday, I didn't do overnight twists. I just wet my hair and I put the gel and I sleeked it back. But I just want the best video and the best way to do it for especially beginners and all of that. But once you do it like a few times, like 5 times, you'll figure out your own way that you'd like to do it. Do you get what I mean? Okay, so let me go through what you're going to need. You're going to need 2 hair ties. You're going to need a gel of your choice. I'm using the Rutos hair jelly. You're going to need a hair butter of your choice that doesn't leave white residue. I'm using the Rutos hair butter. You're going to need edge control of your choice that doesn't leave residue. I'm using the Rutos edge pomade. You're going to need lots of water, so a spray bottle. I was trying to spray for effect. You're going to need a small comb, preferably with this thing at the back, because that's what I'm going to use it for, and at the end I'm going to use it to sleek it back, and a hard brush. This is from Rutos, and I think it's about 180, if not 220. I think this one is 220. Very like hard bristles. I don't want to show you. It probably has hair. Okay, and a bomb pair of earrings. These are from Lovisa. Love them. Okay, so before you take out your twists, you're just going to wet your hair a lot. So you're going to saturate your hair in water. So guys, saturating means totally wetting your hair. Like almost every strand needs to be saturated in water. Right through to the tip. If you haven't done overnight twists and you want to do this hairdo, I'd suggest that in the shower, you put your head under the water so that your hair is completely wet. But obviously when it's stretched overnight, it doesn't need to be very wet. There's a bit of water dripping down my sides. So obviously I'm going to give it a little bit of time, like literally like 30 seconds for the hair to absorb the water. There's a mirror right here that I'm going to be using to help with how everything looks. So I'm going to keep looking this side and I hope that it's not a distraction. Okay, so let me take out the twists. Okay, so let me take out the twists. My hair has absorbed the water a bit. It will absorb it as I go. First step is to see the water's dripping down my neck, but it's fine. The water evaporates really quickly. So first thing you do is open your line. Ooh. I'm not into perfection that much, so your line doesn't have to be the most perfect line ever. You can see my curl is still there, but we're totally gonna undo that curl. Straighten out that curl. Then you start brushing. You weren't going to be able to do this if your hair wasn't a bit wet. Okay. The brushing is a mission. But you have to be able to brush your hair all the way down without any product first. So I'm only going to make use of water to do that. Guys, I'm not kidding. I use a lot of water on my hair. I use water every single day. Okay. So I'm tying what I've managed to stretch out with one hair tie this side, and I'm gonna tie, okay, the other side all the way back. Don't tie it forward because the mission is to get it all the way back, right? This should take you about 15 minutes. Where's my comb? There we go. So I'm just going to try and make my line straighter. Obviously the hair is tied, so I'm actually doing the most right now. But if you can get a straight line before your hair is tied, great. Okay, my line's not that straight, but it never is. I will die trying to make sure that it's absolutely perfect. So you only are supposed to add product onto wet hair. So my hair is now probably saturated. So I'm going to add quite a bit of butter. Just so that my hair, I don't know if it's the truth, but I always feel like it's a protective layer. Because the gel doesn't necessarily have any benefits for the hair. I don't know of any gels that benefit the hair. All I know is that it's for hairstyling, which is why it's really, really important for you guys to rinse the gel out the same evening that you have this hairstyle. Do you get what I mean? Okay, so what's next is that you're going to use your edge control to lay down your hair along whatever edges are showing. So this is an edge because there's a line. You can do it at the back as well. And then you brush that down. See, we're halfway there already. See, my edges are laid proper. So now comes time for the gel. Okay, so I know that you guys find routers quite expensive. So this gel goes for probably like $220 if I'm not mistaken. I would suggest that you can use Eco Styler, which I have used before. I've tried Dax, which is like $50 at like our Randburg black salons. You can try all kinds of butters, but this really works for me. I don't necessarily put the gel everywhere because I don't need it at the back because I'm really tying my hair to the back. I just put it at the front. It also helps with the rinsing out later. Less stuff to rinse out. And then I put it onto the other side. The butter actually does help sleek back the hair. I don't know, something about it like really holds it together. So it's quite a lot of gel. Nothing must go to waste. So now that you sleeked everything back, you can make use of one pony tie. So I'm going to strategically take out the other pony tie without like letting the hair go. And I'm going to tie it. Probably full of gel and cream, but it is what it is. I won't die. Okay, so now the hair won't be like absolutely straight. So you just have to brush it down until it's like less wet. Okay, so I'm going to use my edge control to do my edges now, and then by then maybe the water would have come down. Not come down, but like evaporated a bit so that I can do the last brush through. So I don't know how you guys prefer your edges. I do sometimes use a toothbrush, but with this hairstyle, it doesn't really matter. I just like to take my edges down to the side more. Yeah, sometimes there's like really, like there's gaps. So if you don't like those gaps, then you use a toothbrush. Okay. Last time now. Really brushing the hair back. Guys, it's never going to be very, very sleek because it is natural hair. Yeah, that should be like my 15 minutes by now. Okay, last step, you take the small comb and you literally comb through for the hairs that aren't completely flat. And you're not putting the comb inside, you're just like doing that on top. Yeah, that's how you sleek back your hair. Yeah, it doesn't look as amazing on video, but trust me, people will be like, wow, your hair looks so great. And it's not about the people, but I mean, if your outfit goes with that, with this hairstyle, that would be great. You can add a pony if you want. I don't always add a pony. Yeah, I hope that helps, guys. You see, your hair won't be completely flat, but that's not what you're looking for, right? You're just looking for sleek, and not necessarily like silk. Okay, so the last step, what will make your hair look even a bit more sleek back, is having like a huge pair of earrings. I think like if I was obsessed with having it overly laid, I would probably go in with more gel. But I know that I have to rinse the gel tonight and I don't want to stack it too much. And like when you put on too much gel, your hair literally has like waves, and I don't like that. So this minimum amount of gel with the butter underneath doesn't create like that wavy look. It's just like sleek back. Anyway, guys, I hope you really liked the video. The earrings, make it pop, do your face, highlighter. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, please. And I'll see you next time.